Welcome to 125 random facts to blow your mind. Let's dive right in. Number 1. Dream of landing on Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, or Neptune? Think again. These massive planets are swirling gas giants with no solid surface to stand on, meaning explorers would just keep sinking and get crushed by extreme atmospheric pressure. Number 2. Ever wanted to ice skate in space? On Jupiter's moon, Europa, the icy surface and low gravity would send you flying 22 feet in the air with a simple axle jump. Space skating taken to wild new heights. Number 3. Santa's famous red suit and snowy white beard weren't always the standard. Coca-Cola ads from 1931 gave Santa his now iconic look, turning him into the cheerful, jolly figure we all recognize today. Number 4. Christmas trees became a British holiday tradition thanks to Queen Charlotte, not Prince Albert, but it was Queen Victoria and Prince Albert in the mid-1800s who made festive fir trees a household holiday sensation. Number 5. The White House isn't just where the president lives. With 132 rooms and 35 bathrooms, it's a maze of history, official events, and secrets, making it as fascinating as the decisions made inside it. Number 6. Buckingham Palace takes opulence to the next level with 775 rooms, including 78 luxurious bathrooms. It's the heart of royal gatherings and has hosted the world's most influential figures under its gilded roof. Number 7. Love island hopping? Sweden tops the charts with 267,570 islands, the most in any country. From remote nature reserves to bustling archipelagos, there's an island adventure for every explorer. Number 8. Australia's pink lakes look like they belong in a dream. Lake Hillier, with its bubblegum pink hue, gets its color from salt-loving algae, creating a surreal landscape that's straight out of a fairy tale. Number 9. Thinking of chopping down a cactus in Arizona? Don't. It's a Class 4 felony, and you could face up to 25 years in prison. Turns out, saguaros are the VIPs of the desert. Number 10. Beware of blasting music too long. Wearing headphones for an hour increases ear bacteria by 700 times. It's like inviting a bacterial party into your ears. Number 11. About 12% of people experience black and white dreams, a legacy of when monochrome TV screens were the norm. Turns out, the era of classic television still has a hold on our subconscious. Number 12. For 16 years, the Statue of Liberty did more than welcome newcomers. From 1886 to 1902, she doubled as a federal lighthouse, guiding ships safely into New York Harbor with her torch. Number 13. Stand atop Chicago's Willis Tower skydeck on a clear day, and you can see 4 states: Illinois, Indiana, Wisconsin, and Michigan. It's a breathtaking multi-state view from one of the tallest buildings in America. Number 14. Up for the world's longest walk? The road from Cape Town, South Africa, to Magadan, Russia, spans a staggering 14,300 miles, offering an epic journey through mountains, deserts, and wild landscapes. Number 15. Alaska isn't just the largest U.S. state, it's on the move. Due to plate tectonics, Alaska shifts almost 3 inches closer to Russia every year. That's one dramatic drift. Number 16. Lightning is 5 times hotter than the surface of the sun. At 50,000 degrees Fahrenheit, a bolt of lightning packs enough heat to turn sand into glass in a flash. Number 17. Germany isn't just rich in history, it's home to an estimated 25,000 castles. From hilltop ruins to fairy tale palaces, Germany's landscape is a treasure trove for castle lovers. Number 18. Bangkok's full ceremonial name is a tongue-twisting wonder: krung thep maha. Nahon amon ratana kosin mahinthara yuthaya mahadilak fop. Nofaret rachathani barirom udom rashaniwet mahasathan amon piman. Awatan sathit sakathatia witsanukam prasit. The world's longest city name. Number 19. Talk about irony. In 2005, a man named Ronald McDonald was arrested for robbing a Wendy's restaurant. No joke. Sometimes, truth really is stranger than fiction. Number 20. A large hurricane packs an energy punch equal to 10 atomic bombs. Every second. Nature's fury is both awe-inspiring and terrifying. Number 21. Super Bowl referees don't just officiate, they get bling too. Each referee receives an official Super Bowl ring, complete with a design unique to the game they worked. Number 22. Eyelashes fall out about every 150 days as part of their natural cycle, keeping your peepers perfectly protected with fresh lashes ready to take over. Number 23. Believe it or not, peanut oil is a key ingredient in dynamite. Something as innocent as peanuts has explosive potential. Literally. Number 24. The shortest war in history was the Anglo-Zanzibar War of 1896. Lasting less than an hour, it was over before most people finished their morning tea. Number 25. Women's hearts beat faster than men's, thanks to their smaller size and higher metabolic rate. It's a heartbeat of difference that keeps the rhythm of life lively. Number 26. The Bible is the most translated book in the world, with full translations in over 3,000 languages. It's even available in fictional tongues like Elvish, proving its reach knows no bounds. Number 27. Growing a pineapple requires patience. Each plant takes about 2 years to fully mature. It's a tropical investment with a sweet payoff. Number 28. That plastic bottle you just tossed out? It takes roughly 450 years to decompose, lingering long after we're gone. Recycling suddenly feels a whole lot more urgent. Number 29. Mount Rushmore took 14 years to carve, with 400 workers chipping away at the mountain to immortalize 4 American presidents. That's serious dedication to a vision. Number 30. Those flashes of color you see when you rub your eyes? They're called phosphenes, a trippy light show created by pressure on the optic nerve. Number 31. Up to 60% of the human adult body is water. We're practically walking, talking oceans, a fact that highlights how hydration is key to our survival. Number 32. Despite our differences, humans share 99.9% of the same DNA. That 0.1% variation accounts for all the uniqueness across 7 billion people. Number 33. Ever heard of carotenemia? It's what happens when you eat too many carrots. Your skin turns orange thanks to an overload of beta-carotene. Talk about a veggie glow-up. Number 34. It may sound bizarre, but warm water freezes faster than cold water. This counterintuitive phenomenon, known as the Mpemba effect, still puzzles scientists. Number 35. Those tiny pockets on your jeans? They were originally designed to hold pocket watches. Now, they're more for style than function, but the history remains. Number 36. Before it became Times Square, the bustling NYC landmark was known as Longacre Square. It transformed in 1904 when the New York Times moved there, giving it a timeless new name. Number 37. The script for The Terminator was sold for just $1 to secure director James Cameron's involvement. The bargain paid off, creating a sci-fi masterpiece that revolutionized the genre. Number 38. The Pope can't be an organ donor. While it's a generous act for most, the Pope's body is considered sacred, meaning no parts can be shared. Number 39. On Venus, it literally snows metal. The planet's extreme atmosphere turns elements like lead and bismuth sulfide into metal snowflakes, creating a harsh and dazzling spectacle. Number 40. The Leaning Tower of Pisa tilts because of unstable soil beneath its base. Engineers work tirelessly to keep it leaning, just enough to be iconic, but stable enough not to topple. Number 41. Beneath Beijing's bustling streets, over 1 million people live in former Cold War bunkers, a hidden underground world where residents make the most of confined, unusual spaces. Number 42. The Mona Lisa's famous smile went missing in 1911 when she was stolen from the Louvre. The theft sparked international headlines and added even more mystique to Da Vinci's masterpiece. Number 43. If you're scared of long words, beware. The official name for this fear is hippopotomonstrosesquipedaliophobia, a cruel twist for anyone suffering from it. Number 44. Wearing a tie might look sharp, but it can reduce blood flow to the brain by 7.5%. Next time, think twice before tying that Windsor knot too tightly. Number 45. Ever notice that no number below 1,000 contains the letter A when spelled out? It's a quirky fact that makes you want to double check. Number 46. There are 31,557,600 seconds in a year. Every tick counts, making time our most precious, irreplaceable resource. Number 47. Alaska boasts the longest coastline in the U.S. at 6,640 miles. That's more shoreline than the other 49 states combined, perfect for adventure seekers and wildlife enthusiasts. Number 48. Newborn babies see the world in black and white for the first few weeks. Only gradually do they gain the ability to perceive a full spectrum of color. Number 49. An average cloud weighs around 1.1 million pounds. Picture 100 elephants floating above your head, and you'll start to understand the massive weight of our fluffy sky companions. Number 50. Daniel Craig traded in his Bond tux for a stormtrooper suit as a secret cameo in Star Wars: The Force Awakens. It's a blink and you'll miss it Easter egg for fans. Number 51. Copper doorknobs clean themselves. Thanks to the oligodynamic effect, copper surfaces naturally kill bacteria, making them perfect for public places. Number 52. Believe it or not, Australia is wider than the moon. At nearly 4,000 kilometers across, it's a continent with lunar-sized ambition. Number 53. Cruise ships are ready for anything, even death at sea. They have morgues on board that can accommodate up to 10 bodies, ensuring dignity and respect for those who pass. Number 54. Africa is the only continent that touches all 4 hemispheres. With such geographic diversity, it's a land of vast and varied landscapes. Number 55. The U.S. purchased Alaska from Russia in 1867 for $7.2 million, paid by check. It's often considered one of the greatest land deals in history. Number 56. Your brain is a calorie-burning machine, using up around 500 calories a day. Even thinking hard can work up a metabolic sweat. Number 57. Maine stands out as the only U.S. state with a one-syllable name. Simple yet distinctive, it's a linguistic anomaly in a country full of syllabic variety. Number 58. Dentistry is one of humanity's oldest professions, dating back to 7000 BC. Early dentists used tools made from flint, proving our ancient ancestors took dental hygiene seriously. Number 59. Ancient Roman surgeons learned to tune out the screams of patients in agony. With no anesthesia, surgeries were brutal affairs requiring intense focus and nerves of steel. Number 60. Apples, peaches, and raspberries belong to the rose family. Who knew a juicy fruit salad was also a bouquet in disguise? Number 61. There's a geocache hidden on the International Space Station. Placed in 2008, it has been visited 4 times by astronauts, making it the ultimate high-flying adventure for geocaching fans. Number 62. Canadians are the world's biggest mac and cheese lovers, consuming more of it than any other nation. It's a comfort food staple in the Great White North. Number 63. In 1826, Scotland attempted to build a replica of the Parthenon. Unfortunately, they ran out of funds, and the unfinished monument in Edinburgh is now called Scotland's Folly, or Edinburgh's Disgrace. Number 64. John Quincy Adams once kept a pet alligator in the White House. A gift from a French general, Adams found it amusing to show off the reptile, which lived in a bathtub. Number 65. Snakes are surprisingly good earthquake predictors. They can sense tremors from 75 miles away and react up to 5 days before a quake occurs, making them natural disaster forecasters. Number 66. Hollywood's famous Chinese theater tradition began by accident when silent film star Norma Talmadge stepped into wet cement, leaving her footprints, and sparking a trend. Number 67. The bigger an animal's brain, the longer it yawns. It's why humans and elephants have impressive yawns, while smaller creatures keep theirs short and sweet. Number 68. In Switzerland, owning just one guinea pig is illegal. These social creatures must have a companion, or it's considered abuse, showing just how seriously the Swiss take pet welfare. Number 69. There are more Lego minifigures on Earth than actual people. With billions of these tiny plastic people in existence, the Lego world population has us outnumbered. Number 70. Surgeons who play video games for at least 3 hours a week make 37% fewer errors and perform 27% faster in laparoscopic surgery. Game on for sharper skills in the OR. Number 71. The famous sound of a Star Wars lightsaber came from mixing an idle film projector's hum with the buzz of an old TV set. It's an auditory masterpiece that defined a galaxy far, far away. Number 72. Tonsils can partially grow back if tissue is left behind during removal. It's a surprise comeback for this throat organ, especially after you thought it was gone for good. Number 73. In Israel, it's illegal to bring bears to the beach. It's a quirky law, but one that's kept the coast completely bear-free for quite some time. Number 74. The Bahamas has a swimming pig paradise called Pig Beach, where adorable pigs paddle around in crystal-clear waters. It's a bucket list destination for animal-loving adventurers. Number 75. Without saliva, humans would lose their sense of taste. Saliva breaks down food and carries flavor molecules to taste receptors, making every bite flavorful. Number 76. The Sahara Desert had a rare snow event on February 18, 1979, when it snowed for 30 minutes. The fleeting moment of white in the vast dunes was a mesmerizing sight. Number 77. In every single scene of Fight Club, there's a Starbucks coffee cup. It's a hidden detail and nod to consumer culture, adding another layer of symbolism to the cult. Number 78. William Shakespeare didn't want anyone disturbing his grave, so he had a curse engraved on his tombstone to ward off grave robbers. It reads, "Blessed be the man that spares these stones, and cursed be he that moves my bones." Number 79. In South Korea, Valentine's Day flips tradition. Women give chocolates and gifts to men, and a month later, men return the favor on White Day. It's a sweet twist on the holiday of love. Number 80. Cookie Monster has a name, and it's Sid. Long before his obsession with cookies defined him, he was just a lovable blue monster named Sid with a big appetite. Number 81. March 3rd is officially What If Cats and Dogs Had Opposable Thumbs Day? A whimsical holiday that imagines the chaos and hilarity of pets gaining dexterity and getting into even more mischief. Number 82. The largest living thing on Earth is a giant sequoia named General Sherman. Standing in California's Sequoia National Park, this massive tree has a trunk volume of over 52,500 cubic feet. Number 83. Elvis Presley was originally a natural blonde. To get his signature look, he dyed his hair jet black, sometimes even using shoe polish for touch-ups. Number 84. Kangaroos never stop growing. As long as they have food and avoid predators, they keep getting bigger and bigger, making them some of the most resilient animals in Australia. Number 85. Believe it or not, lettuce belongs to the sunflower family. It's a fun fact that gives your next salad a botanical twist, connecting leafy greens to their flowering relatives. Number 86. Talking on a hands-free device while driving can be as dangerous, or even more so, than driving drunk. The mental distraction significantly increases the risk of accidents, even with both hands on the wheel. Number 87. Wild horses take turns sleeping to stay safe. At least one horse in the herd remains awake as a lookout while the others rest, showing the power of teamwork in the wild. Number 88. In Utah, birds have the legal right-of-way on highways. Drivers must yield to our feathered friends, even if it means a sudden break for a passing flock. Number 89. One jellyfish species, Turritopsis dohrnii, is considered biologically immortal. It can revert to its juvenile form after adulthood, essentially starting life over and escaping the aging process. Number 90. Just Enough Room Island in the Thousand Islands chain is true to its name. It's barely big enough for one house and a tree, making it the smallest inhabited island in the world. Number 91. A group of unicorns is called a blessing. It's a fitting name for a mythical creature associated with purity and magic, and it makes any fantasy world sound even more enchanting. Number 92. There's a town in Indiana named Santa Claus, with Christmas-themed street names and a post office that receives thousands of letters to Santa each year. It's holiday magic year-round. Number 93. Swearing is a no-go at Wimbledon. To enforce this, line judges learn curse words in multiple languages to keep the tournament civil, even when emotions run high. Number 94. In Russia, some people believe that eating ice cream keeps you warm. The idea is that cold foods make your body work harder to heat up, an unusual yet fascinating take on staying cozy. Number 95. Aggressive sitting is a sport that started in Berlin in 2008. It's a competitive activity where participants perform dramatic and intense sitting moves, proving that even sitting can be extreme. Number 96. Need a quick cure for bad breath? Reach for a cucumber. The natural phytochemicals help fight odor-causing bacteria, giving you fresher breath in a snap. Number 97. Over 70 species of mushrooms glow in the dark. Known as bioluminescent fungi, these mushrooms light up forest floors in a surreal, magical glow, often in shades of blue and green. Number 98. In Canada, winning a sweepstake isn't as simple as luck. You'll have to answer a math question first. It's a quirky legal requirement to keep the competition fair. Number 99. Neptune, the eighth planet from the Sun, was the first to be discovered through mathematical predictions rather than being spotted through a telescope, changing the way we explore the universe. Number 100. Sharing your Netflix password is no small matter. In the US, it's technically a federal crime under certain laws, though enforcement hasn't turned your binge-watching into a legal battle yet. Number 101. Fungi are closer to animals than plants genetically. This surprising fact puts mushrooms in the animal family tree, showing just how unique and complex life forms can be. Number 102. The tongue-twisting rhyme, "She sells seashells by the seashore," was inspired by Mary Anning, a 19th-century paleontologist who sold fossils she discovered along England's coast. Number 103. Maryland takes medieval fun seriously. Jousting is the state's official sport. Knights in shining armor still compete, making this ancient tradition alive and well in the modern era. Number 104. The term nibblings is a cute and efficient word for your nieces and nephews, a playful blend that simplifies talking about the whole group. Number 105. Those butterflies you feel when you see someone you like? It's adrenaline, your body's stress response, kicking in and making your stomach flip with excitement. Number 106. Chocolate contains theobromine, which helps fight bacteria in your mouth and prevent tooth decay. So, dark chocolate may be a sweet treat for your teeth. Just don't overdo it. Number 107. Iceland has an incest app that helps locals avoid dating close relatives. With a small population, the app saves awkward moments by alerting users if they share too much DNA. Number 108. Shakespeare's witches didn't mean to be spooky when they said eye of newt. These ingredients were code for herbs: mustard seed, eye of newt, buttercup, toe of frog, and holly leaves, wool of bat. Number 109. In North Korea, haircuts are strictly controlled. Citizens can choose from one of 28 government-approved styles, with separate options for men and women, to maintain uniformity. Number 110. High heels and tall hats are banned in Greece's Olympic Stadium to preserve the ancient site. Visitors are asked to tread lightly and keep history intact. Number 111. Believe it or not, selfies kill more people each year than shark attacks. Risky poses for that perfect shot have led to fatal falls and other accidents worldwide. Number 112. Before Pope Francis led the Catholic Church, he worked as a nightclub bouncer in Buenos Aires. It's a unique chapter in his life, proving he's handled many situations with grace. Number 113. Allodoxophobia is the fear of opinions. An unusual but real phobia where hearing or discussing opinions can cause extreme anxiety. Number 114. Here's a fun fact. All porcupines float in water. Their quills are filled with air, making these prickly creatures surprisingly buoyant if they fall into a river or lake. Number 115. Peaches and almonds are close relatives. Both belong to the Rosaceae family, making them more similar than you'd think, despite one being a fruit and the other a nut. Number 116. Screeched is the longest one-syllable word in English, making it a linguistic oddity that packs a lot of sound into a single, sharp beat. Number 117. When seals sleep in the ocean, they only shut down half their brain to rest, while the other half stays alert for predators. Talk about a smart survival strategy. Number 118. Pigeons have been trained by the U.S. Coast Guard to spot people lost at sea. With incredible vision, pigeons once played a crucial role in search and rescue missions. Number 119. In the 17th century, tulip bulbs were a hot commodity in Holland, even used as currency during the tulip mania craze. Some bulbs were worth more than houses. Number 120. Before mercury thermometers, brandy was the liquid of choice for measuring temperature. If your thermometer broke, you'd have a drinkable solution, though not a very accurate one. Number 121. The first ever telephone book was printed in 1878 and had just 50 names. It was a humble start for the directory that would connect countless people over the decades. Number 122. Your eyes are constantly on the move, making tiny adjustments 50 times a second to keep your vision stable and clear. This relentless activity keeps your world in focus. Number 123. Hawaii has only one school district for the entire state. It's a unique education system, unlike any other in the United States, unifying all islands under one administration. Number 124. In 1859, daredevil Charles Blondin became the first person to cross Niagara Falls on a tightrope. He later performed stunts like cooking an omelet mid-walk, defying gravity and fear. Number 125. Before the invention of the minute hand, clocks only showed the hour. It wasn't until 1687 that timepieces became more precise, revolutionizing the way we measure and organize time.